What is positional data X, Y, Z in hockey? Imagine watching a game and knowing exactly where every player and the puck are at every moment. That's what positional data in hockey is all about. It uses special sensors embedded in players' equipment and the puck to track their precise locations on the ice. This data is collected in 3 dimensions, which means it captures not just where they are on the surface but also how high they go. The first 2 numbers, called X and Y coordinates, tell us where someone is on the ice in a flat, 2-dimensional way. Think of the ice rink as a big map. The X coordinate measures how far along the length of the rink a player or puck is, starting from the center ice and moving toward either end. The Y coordinate shows how far across the width of the rink they are, from one side to the other. These 2 numbers help us see exactly where players are during different moments of the game. The third number, called Z coordinate, adds a vertical layer. It shows how high the player or puck is above the ice surface. This is useful for tracking things like puck lifts, passes that go through the air, or players jumping. Although Z data is less often used than X and Y, it still gives us a fuller picture of what's happening on the ice. This data is recorded very fast, up to 12 times each second for players and even faster for the puck. That means we get hundreds of thousands of data points in a single game. With this high level of detail, analysts can see how players move, how they position themselves, and how they interact with the puck and other players in real time. In terms of player performance analysis, especially for defensive and positional play, this data is a game changer. Coaches and analysts use it to create heat maps that show where players spend most of their time. These maps highlight areas where a team is strong or vulnerable. For example, they can see if a defender is staying close to the crease or if an offensive player is hanging out near the blue line. It also helps measure how well players maintain their zones or disrupt opponents' plays. By analyzing their exact locations relative to the puck and other players, teams can spot patterns or weaknesses. For instance, if a defender is consistently out of position during certain plays, that can be addressed in practice. Additionally, this data allows for measuring skating distances, speeds, and how players position themselves during key moments like power plays or penalty kills. All of this information helps coaches make smarter tactical decisions and guides player development. Overall, X, Y, Z positional data provides a clear, factual picture of what's happening on the ice. It turns raw movement into understandable patterns, making it easier to interpret player behavior and team strategies. This technology is now a vital part of analyzing hockey at the highest levels, including the National Hockey League.